Are we on? Are you? That's one of the things I have to tell you guys. There is so much going on here. We have, let's see, I have to move my water. We're having a new porch built. And there is a lot of banging, a lot of drilling, a lot of pounding. We are in the midst of selling not one, but 2 cars all right now. So Mitch and I are tag teaming it. You guys are stuck with me alone today. And I see that we have Roberta's artistic... Excuse me. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, look, everybody's chiming in. Awesome. Well, we are having a front porch built. We hired it out, and it is going on today, probably another day left. But I apologize for the construction sounds. So let's see, who do we have here? I know we have Roberta's art. This is going to be quite the live. So we have Roberta's Artistic Adventures. Hi, welcome. We have Anvita. Oh, I gotta see, that's a cool name. Is it? Well, it looks like Sinha, or is it Sinya? Or I don't know. Tell me how to pronounce that. That's a beautiful name. Love it. Mel, hi, how are you? Mrs. Debbie LW. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Roberta, we are pretty busy today, but you know what? When you schedule a live, you schedule a live, and it goes on. But you know what? It's exciting. Does that sound really obnoxious to you guys? All right, we have Rita's Roost is here. Hey, welcome. Nice to see you. And who knows? Hey, Miguel, welcome. Oh, you are gracefully melting. It's 99 and a heat index of 104 and no breeze. Oh, my good Lord. And I thought it was pretty hot up here last week. It was in the 90s, which is unusual. Yeah, Mel, it's pretty exciting. It's going to be a covered porch. It's, we made a mistake. We kept telling the contractor that the porch was going to be a 10 by 8. And I confirmed that with Mitch because I never measured. And he said, yeah. But yet we knew exactly how big it was supposed to be. You know, no, it's supposed to go to here. Well, turns out it was supposed to be a 16 by 8 porch. So he kind of threw a monkey wrench in the whole plans. But our builder, Steve, is noisy, but but he's doing a great job. He's really fun. Let's see. Oh, did I pronounce it right? Sinha. Oh, thank you, Anvita. That's just a beautiful name. Love it. Okay, so you guys all watched the video of the basket, and you know that we are Can you guys see me? Good Lord, is that really annoying to you guys? This has been about 3 weeks. We've been in a heat dome, triple digits, excessive heat warning, and drought. Well, you know what Mitch is saying, Mr. Conspiracy Theorist. He thinks it's HARP. The government is controlling the weather, you know, with the cloud seeding and all of that stuff. I do remember that was technology that was going on, but Mitch is swearing to it. So I know nothing about it. Okay, so let's take a look at this basket. Can you guys see it? Am I too close? It is called a trug or a trog, and it comes from like ancient Viking times, even way back. No, Gerard's not having a problem with the construction at all. And in fact, you should have seen him last night when they put just the decking down and the joists. He was just running across the joists like nothing. No floor, no nothing. Just running across it like it was the best fun new game ever. All right, so trog or trug means built in the fashion of a boat. And as you can see, it is. You can really see it. Let's see. There, you can really see it now. It's built kind of like an old-fashioned boat. The cool thing about this basket, I'm going to set you guys backwards. How about that? So that you can maybe even see the basket. The cool thing about this particular basket, this was sourced right off of my neighbor's land. This particular one is oak. Do you know what I really love? I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but right there is a little heart. It's just the natural grain of the wood. Can I get it up there for you guys to see it? I just think that's so cool. All natural. You know, so my neighbors, Kevin and Lisa, they are off-grid homesteaders. They built their own home with their own two hands from trees that they felled on their own property. And he is a master carpenter, and he makes these baskets. They are, I mean, I don't know if you can, I can't say enough about these baskets. They're going to be so cool. It is beautiful. You could, this particular one is unfinished. It's unfinished. You can do whatever you want with it. You can paint it, shellac it, tung oil it, linseed oil. I just can't say enough cool things about it. And by their very nature, these are, and I already said this in the video, you watched the video, these are limited editions because they're not production line. The baskets are built one at a time, and it takes him a couple of days. I think Lisa said that it took 3 days to make one basket, and that's as long as it can take. Oh, hey, Charles. Charles from Fallen Arkansas Veterans has joined us. What else can I tell you about this basket and the folks that are making it? It's of the old Sussex style. And I don't really know why they're called Sussex baskets. I read somewhere that they think the very first original basket was made by someone named Sussex. And yet, I read other things where these baskets have been around since medieval days and earlier, like the 15th and 16th century. So, you know, I don't know what's true. I do know that they're very old world style baskets. So let me see, what can we do here? I'm dying to show you guys the front porch. I really am. That is probably going to be the next video. All right, let me see. You know what I need to do? I need to find, because Mitch was supposed to do this part for me. He was supposed to do the drawing part. You know how he has his random number finders? He's good at that. So, but today we're going to have to, yeah, it is going to be wonderful. And once we realize that the length of it was wrong, our contractor, he's so awesome. He tried to suggest that, you know, just for balance, don't you want a 10-foot porch instead of an 8-foot? And I was like, it's a tiny house. It's going to dwarf the house. Then that's what we're doing is big enough. But I mean, he was willing to just like on a dime. And he designed the porch. This is not out of a deck book, because as you know, we're in a tiny house and it's weird. It's not your normal house. All right, I am trying to find random number generators. See, if I were better prepared, you guys wouldn't have to sit there and watch me figure out a random number generator. Okay, minimum 1, max. Let's see. I think we had 25 folks enter. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've decided I love giveaways. I love giveaways. Linda, what are you doing here? Hey, girl. Sapphire, diamonds, and pearls. She is in the house. Linda, did you ever dehydrate that cardboard? I remember when you got your dehydrator. It was so funny. It still is one of my favorite videos to this day, that someone sent you a dehydrator and you were going to dehydrate cardboard. I'm still laughing. You guys, you got to go find it. Sapphire, diamonds, pearls. Go find that video where she got a dehydrator. It was a while ago. All right, you guys, we're about ready to do our drink. Linda, did you see the basket that I'm giving away? Handmade. It is signed. Oh, and it's backwards. And I say again, pardon the construction noise. We're having a new porch built. Well, hello, Deb Somerville. Nice to see you. We've got a bunch of folks in the house today. All right, I'm generating a number. Generating a number. Here we go. Oh, so I got goosebumps. All right, 23 is the number. And the way that I do it, we have a winner. And the winner is, I think it's Gumdrop Forever. Forever. GMD RP4 EVA. Sounds like a Mainer to me. Okay. So where is Gumdrop Forever? Are you in here? No, must not be online. Oh, there you are. Gumdrop Forever. Guess what? Your number was drawn. You're getting this basket. Look at this. Look at this. Awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so now what you need to do, my friend, you need to shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. What is my email? My Tiny Retirement, one word, at gmail.com. And I need your address, your mailing address, so that I can mail it to you. I am so happy to be giving this away. You guys, you have no idea. These things, they are running out of baskets. And in fact, I went zipping over when I realized that the next day was going to be a festival here in town, and they were going to it. I was like, they are going to run out of baskets. I know they are. So I ran over and I bought 3 of them. One for me, one for my sister-in-law. Oh, you guys, my sister-in-law is so beautiful. She's so beautiful and ladylike. Nothing like me. Nothing like me. Good. I'm glad you're so excited. Oh, Linda, this basket is just amazing. I was telling everybody here, this was made by my neighbors. So I'm looking at your comments thinking that I'm actually looking at you, and I'm not. They were made by my neighbors who are totally off-grid. They are completely off-grid. They built their own home with lumber from their land, and it is a beautiful house. It is beautiful. And he is a master craftsman, and he is making these baskets, and they are old world baskets made from the wood on his own property. And so they are very special, very unique. They're limited editions. You will be passing these down to your children. So gumdrop forever. Is that actually what that means? Gumdrop forever? I love it. I love it. Oh, good. You're so excited. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love, love, love the giveaways. And I like doing lives. I'm not usually very prepared, but oh well. So a lot going on here. Yeah, I am. I do get excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's what happens. You know why? Was my nickname from my dad. Oh, I love that. Okay, gumdrop. Gumdrop. Honey, shoot me an email so I can send this out to you. It may not be this week because we are going to be on our boat. We have to move her in, I think, October. And we're starting to lose our warm weather, I think. So we want to get out there. We're going to be out there this week, maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But, well, see, this is what happens because all I ever have to talk to is Mitch. Try to get a word in edgewise there. It's all good. And then, of course, my mother, who has dementia, which can be very interesting and very entertaining most times. Oh, there he is. We lost Gerard. Gerard was sitting right here staring at the camera on the back of the chair. And now we have lost him. Okay, so now that we've got everybody's done their congratulations, that makes me very happy. Well, Misha, hello, Misha. You just missed the giveaway. The winner was Gumdrop Forever. She's pretty excited. Did you see the basket, Misha? Solid oak. We have a lot going on here. We have contractors outside working on our porch. So if you hear weird, a lot of weird construction noises, that's what's going on. We're having a front porch built. And not only that, but we have just sold our old car. And now Mitch has gone over to my mother's because we're selling her car. So a lot going on today. But I had a live scheduled and planned. So here I am. Oh, Misha, I'm so sorry. Oh, her father-in-law passed away. That just makes me sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My condolences to you, your family, your husband. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Charles. And Rita. Misha is such a lovely woman. Have you watched her videos? Of course you have. You're all talking. Of course you have. Okay, so other than that, let's see, what else has been going on? We had, it's been a battle for the pantry because just as the nest of warblers flew the nest, they flew the nest and went away. It wasn't but a couple of days that another family of warblers moved in, and they only just flew away, like early this morning or in the night. So hopefully I can get back in. Hopefully we can get back into the pantry and actually finish it. Really, all that's needed is to move into it. But they were right over the door to go in and out of the garage. And we can wait. We don't want to disturb them. But they're gone now. Oh, me? Have a hot commodity? Oh, hey, this is like one of the best giveaways yet, Misha. These are like, these baskets, they are one of a kind. All of them. Not one of them is like the other. Well, I mean, other than the style, but they all have their unique, patterns. They're made from oak by my neighbor, who is a master craftsman. And these are from trees that he felled on his own property and has shaped the wood and worked the wood And sorry about all the construction noise. Oh yeah, it did have a heart in it. Yep. I didn't notice it until after I bought it, and I just thought it was so cool. Let's see, and then try to right there. See it? And it's just the grain of the wood. I love it. I love it. It's already filled with love. So, like I said, we are about to. I may not be able to mail it this week because I'm only going to be home tomorrow, and because we're getting ready to leave for the week, I don't know what my time is like, but it will go out. I will let you know when it goes out. I will have a tracking number on it so you can watch, which sometimes is as much fun as actually getting it. And when you get it, Gumdrop, I would like to see pictures of what you're doing with it because I'm so excited. Mine is going on my front porch or in my garden or in my garden. Maybe in my garden. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. All right, you guys, we have been having a wicked heat wave. What are your temperatures? I'm dying to know. Just the state that you're in and the temperature. I'd love to know that. I would love to know that. And does anybody have any big plans for the summer? Are you going to be doing traveling? Are you going to be doing staycations? That's very big right now. 116, Misha. And you're in Kansas, correct? And you're melting in the South. Holy moly. Going to see family in Pennsylvania. Yeah, well, I'm hearing Pennsylvania's still pretty hot right now, too. We had a break in the heat last night. It has been 90s, which is hot for Maine. In fact, let me tell you guys, we were out on the boat a little while ago on the ocean in the Gulf of Maine. The water temperature that's usually around 55 to 65 or maybe 60. It's freezing cold. It's freezing cold water. 76 degrees. Never in my life have I seen temperatures that high. And I never thought I would. Not in the ocean. California was 93. Ooh, see, that's pretty warm. And 80 in Illinois. Iowa, upper 90s with heat index. Yeah, you know what? It's the heat index, too. The humidity that gets you. It has been so muggy that even if you're sitting in the shade doing nothing, the next thing you know, you are just covered in sweat. And I don't like to sweat. I do not like to sweat. I don't like to sweat. Yeah, it is Florida water, isn't it, Misha? I couldn't believe it. We looked at the water gauge temperature on the boat, and it's like, are you kidding? It's 76 degrees underneath us? And me without my bathing suit. Okay, but you know what's going on up here now with the warmer temperatures? We're seeing great white sharks. Never before have we seen them. And the warm water is just murdering the lobster industry here because all of those fish and especially the crustaceans like cold water, very cold water. So it is causing a lot of problems here for a lot of people. While it's nice swimming, unless you come unless you come face to face with a great white shark, and then it's not really that fun. 100 will be for the next 7 days. Charles. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I'm so sorry. This would be a good time. Remember when everybody was doing those ice bucket challenges? This would be a good time for those. This would be a very good time for one of those. All right, so how's everybody's gardens doing? Those of you that have gardens, how are they doing? Because we know at least Gumdrop has a new basket coming. So how are your gardens doing? I can tell you that with all of the rain that we've been having, I thought for sure that my garden would do terrible, but we are sitting right over sand. We're in a part of the state where we have a desert, and that's right where we live. So nothing, the rain isn't just sitting, it's actually draining. Our well, however, has so much pressure on it because of so much water, it's overfilling. It's leaking because my well can't even hold it. Never seen that. Never seen it. Your garden, it'll be doing better now that you've trapped 4 of the groundhogs. Groundhogs. Oh. 2 cucumbers, 1 zucchini, and 1 tomato so far. Hey, that is good. In this heat, very good. Very good. We have been starting to get green beans. We have had Swiss chard. What else have we had? We had a few asparagus, not many, enough to stand there and snack and say, wow, delicious. We have had our blueberries. We had a good blueberry year this year. We have wild blueberries all around us and all up our hill. Ooh, something just came up. Sorry about that. Japanese beetles. Do you know what I heard about Japanese beetles, Misha? I heard this a long time ago, and I don't know that it works. But if you take, like, I don't know, 2 shoes and slap the soles of them and mush the Japanese beetles don't like the smell of other dead Japanese beetle guts, and it acts like a repellent. I don't know if it's true, but I was perfectly happy to go out there and smash them. Smash them. Okay, our contractors are having too much fun out there. I don't know if you can hear them laughing. And you did buy a big trap finally. Yeah, I never thought that the traps worked for me very well. I don't know why, but there was a lot of, great satisfaction going out there and just mushing them. I know they're one of God's creatures, but don't eat my garden. You do that, all bets are off. All bets are up. Yes, revenge on the Japanese beetles. Okay. What else can I talk to you guys about? I've already talked to you about Mom. Your garden. Oh, it isn't doing very well this year. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things don't like too much heat. Even if you water regularly. Yeah, Miguel, the only problem with the chickens is that if I let them in the garden, they're going to just decimate the garden. The cat is trying to get into the basket. No. No kitties in the basket. That's going to somebody else. It doesn't belong to us anymore. Does it, Gumdrop? All right, so what else can I tell you? We went and visited the new marina where we're going to be putting our boat. And let me tell you, it is a culture difference. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but the marina that we're at now is very upscale. It is for the upper echelon people. And as you can imagine, Mitch and I get along with everybody, but, not really. We're not hoity-toity by any means. Well, we're going the complete opposite. We are going to a small harbor a smaller marina, and our boat is going to be probably one of the biggest boats in the marina. Whereas the marina we're at now, we are little tiny, insignificant. Oh, sorry about that. Now I'm hoity-toity. Yeah, my brother-in-law calls me hoity-toity. He thinks I'm hoity because when they came up to visit us, we had just moved here. We couldn't even find my dishes. So the only glasses I could find, were those stemware, the water goblets that have the stem on them. And they were the only glasses that we had to drink out of when they came, because, this is still what Mitch and I are drinking out of, is an old plastic cup. So sorry. And he has called me hoity-toity ever since then. And Linda is, you have kale, collards, purple beans, and garlic. Lady, you are wild. You're on fire. 3 different types of watermelons? Oh, I love watermelon. I love it. I'm going through a watermelon phase this summer. I have one of those pitchers that has the middle thing in it's a pitcher, but it's got a center thing that is like a basket that goes all the way to the bottom. And I've been putting watermelon in that to infuse it in my water. Oh, it's so good. Oh, we have Clara. Oh, how do I say this last name? Trujillo? Trujillo. Clara, how do you say your last name? It's important. It matters. Okay, so anyway, the new marina that we're going to be going to, it has been around since the 1800s. It's very old marina, old family. And, Trujillo. I was kind of close. Trujillo. Awesome. Thank you. So, and we went in and we thought, well, let's go to the Fisherman's Co-op. Thank you. Good. I'm glad I said it right. So we went in to and any fishing movie you ever watched where the crew of the fishing boats were as salty and as raw, you know what I'm saying, as anything you could ever imagine. Well, they were yelling at each other. It was a lot of fun. And they were unloading the fishing boats right in front of us. It was so cool. And then we had they cooked it for us, a shore dinner that had lobster, steamer clams, corn on the cob, coleslaw. And really reasonable price. So we ate that, and they cooked it for us. And the whole time we're just watching these salty, raw fishermen unload the fishing boats. We watched one of them. Okay, one of the fishermen had, or a lobsterman, I guess, or maybe a crabber, I don't know what it was. But he had a little small boat. It was just, sorry, I'm hitting you. A dinghy. And he had that boat, rounded. They were taller than him. The stack of traps that he was putting up there, and they looked like the crates, the milk crates, but bigger. And he must have had, they were hanging over the sides of the boat, and they were rounded up, and there was barely enough room for him to squeeze in between all of these traps and the wheel. But never mind getting to the engine. He wasn't getting to the engine. So, and then he just went out. He went out fishing. We thought, oh man, he's going to lose all those traps. He's going to lose them all, but he did it. These guys are something else. They know what they're doing on the water. They really do. All right. So what else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? You should see my other neighbor's chicken coop. She built a chicken coop herself because she wanted chickens. And it is the cutest thing. She told her husband she wanted chickens, and he was like, you want chickens? You build the coop yourself. Well, by golly, she did. And it is so cute. She has decorated it. There's floor tiles in it. Well, here's something that happened to my poor neighbor. She wanted bantams. You got 4 types of pepper. You expect them to do well in this weather. Oh, HAH. We all know what that is. I thought peppers like the heat too. They should do well. They should do well. Anyway, my neighbor went and got what she thought were bantams. A good half of them are not bantams. 3 of them are silkies. And, they're pretty big. They're not bantams. One of them is a male. She thought she was getting females. She thought she was getting little girls. And a good half of them are roosters. They're little cockerels. And it's so funny because we can hear them screeching. They're not crowing. They're screeching. And she's so embarrassed about the screech. Maybe not embarrassed. Embarrassed is not the right word. We think it's hilarious. We think it's hilarious because it's not our situation. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just heard Mitch pull in. And I think my contract workers are taking a break. I wish I could figure out a way to. I wonder if I can turn this camera around so that you can maybe go see. Maybe I can take you out there to look at the porch. How can I do that? How can I do that? How can I turn my camera around? I don't think I can. All right, well, you guys might just have to wait for the video to come out because I can't figure out how to turn my camera around. Oh, Charles, with the heat you're dealing with? Oh, yes, you go lay down. Feel better, my friend. You have a blessed week as well. Nice to see him. Nice to see Charles. All right, so what else can I tell you guys? Summer is starting to, we've got one more good month of warm weather. Oh my gosh, you guys, you should see my garden. I can't do a garden tour because there are so many weeds. There's so many weird weeds. So I'm not sure where they came from. It must have come from the compost that we put down last year. All right, guys. I have talked about everything I know to talk about. I have been cooking for Mom. I'm looking for some new recipes, easier ones. And I have forgotten. Well, Keith, there you are. Good afternoon, gorgeous. In case you didn't know it, Keith flirts with me. Oh, my day is going really good, Keith. Mitch calls him his competition. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. And you know what? If somebody wants to think I'm gorgeous when I'm 60 years old and my hair is going crazy, I'll take it. Oh, somebody's leaving me hearts. Who's leaving me hearts? Oh, YouTube boyfriend. That's right. He's my YouTube boyfriend. I forgot. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, we had just announced the winner of the basket, Keith. It was Gumdrop Forever. Check this out. Look at this. Keith, you didn't see the heart. Inside the basket is a heart. And it's just the natural grain, isn't it? These are handmade. Whoops, no, the cat's going to get in it. It's got to go over there. They're handmade by my neighbor. There are not a lot of these in the world of this quality. You know, if you go onto Amazon, you're going to find cheaper, but they really are cheaper. This basket, Miss Gumdrop is going to be handing down to her children. I think it's a woman. I think Gumdrop is a woman. It could be a man. Could be a man. It is a nice basket. We're having a new front porch put on, Keith. I think you've missed that. Oh, Catholic faith of mine. Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I think I have filled you guys in on everything we're doing. We're going to a very colorful marina full of very salty, very hardcore fishermen, commercial fishermen, which is a whole different culture on its own. So it's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. We're going down to the boat this week. I already said that. Tomorrow I'm going to be finishing up Mom's cooking for the week. And what else? Yeah, this basket's going to be really, like for a few minutes ago, I had to shoo the cat out of it. It was, he was making a beeline for it. But now, I wonder if I can show you what he's doing now. There. He'll take a box instead. And yes, it's true. You can see all the boxes around here. Just for the cat. We trip over them in a tiny house. No, Misha, we lost our pool last winter. It came crashing down. We forgot one of the valves in the pool. And so when the ice started melting, the ice cap that was on it got stuck on that valve, and it just ripped it right down the side. And then the next thing you know, the whole pool was ripping around the side. And so no pool yet. We'll probably wait until next year. The tomatoes, Keith, the tomatoes are doing great. They're taller than me. I have a gazillion tomatoes on there, but they're not red. They are starting to blush. You know how when they get lighter and you know that they're starting to turn red? That's what's going on. Yeah, we're going to get a smaller pool next year, and mainly to make it easier for me to clean. This last one we had was the biggest pool we've ever had. It was tall, and I couldn't, get in there to vacuum it very well. I used to have to literally get into the pool to vacuum it. Whereas our old ones, I could just lean over the side and maintain it. And I did most of the maintaining of it. Well, Mitch has been right out straight with our house, the family home. He helps me a lot with my mother, especially when she's having her bad days. I don't go near her when my mother has dementia. She has vascular dementia, and I've been talking about it. I've been open about it. But there are days that I don't go near her because I'm public enemy number one. Like right now, she's accusing us of loading her garage up with top to bottom with junk, and none of it's ours. None of it's our stuff. So it's stuff she's accumulated over the years and she doesn't remember. But she has gotten violent with me before. And so when she's having her bad days, I don't really go near her. Mitch deals with her. So, okay, Roberta, nice to see you. You have a nice day too. We'll see you next time. So that's the pool story. We'll probably get one next year, but this year our finances have really taken. Ooh, let me turn you guys down here. But our finances have really taken quite the hit this year because we bought a yacht in one of the worst economies in history. Who does that? Who does something stupid like that? Well, we did. So that was quite a hit. That was quite a hit. We are having a porch built. So that's, our money is pretty depleted. So the pool will have to wait until next year. What else? What else can I tell you? I know there are more things. I know it. I had a whole list of things I wanted to talk with you guys about. I think that is it. I think I've kind of caught you up on everything. The gardens are weedy. But, produce is coming out. We've been eating green beans. We've had some asparagus. We've had a lot of chard. We've had some peppers, cayenne peppers. I put them into my fire cider. Garlic, Egyptian walking onions, and other onions, regular Walla Walla onions. Those came up from last year, and those were quite delicious. Not to me, because we know how I feel about onions. No, what seems to be the consensus is that they are some sort of sticky droppings from the brown-tail moth caterpillars that we had here, and they were bad this year. They were bad. And their droppings are sticky. So if they were in the trees, and they were everywhere, and mold formed on the sticky parts. That's what I was told. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Keith. As long as we're producing vegetables and we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun this year. So, and taking it a little easier. We're taking it a little easier. Yeah, it's, you know what? Oh, hi, Judy. Judy has been with us from practically the beginning of when we came online. Haven't you, Judy? We were still in New Hampshire, I think, when you and I started talking. Maybe. Did you see the basket, Judy? Have you seen the heart? Let me just keep showing you. I love the heart in the basket. Look at the heart. That's our contractor laughing. They're having too much fun. They probably think I'm out of my mind in here talking to myself. But I'm not. I'm talking to you guys. So, oops, sorry. Like I said, construction on the house. But you know what? The live must go on. Can you hear them laughing out there? So much fun. So I think that's about it. We're going to be moving the boat at some point and spending some more time on it. And I'm sure we're going to be taking advantage of our porch. They are. These guys are having the best time. They're having the best time. So, yeah, we're going to have, I'm sure we're going to be doing some video shoots from the porch. So, all right, guys. We've been on here for almost 50 minutes. So, I think we're going to call it good. We have our winner. So, Gumdrop, please send me an email. I think I've said that before. Now, before we go, I have been looking at my analytics, all of my statistics. See, I got to talk fast now before the next round of drilling happens. 94% of my viewers are not subscribed. It's even vibrating through the house. It's hilarious. Okay, so please, you guys, I can't even get through this live without laughing my head off. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Gumdrop. All right. So please spread the word. Tell folks if they're watching, they need to subscribe, click the like button, comment, come hang out. We're fun. We're old, but we're fun. Okay. All right. This is getting ridiculous. Now I got to go. All right. I will see you guys all next time. Glad I caused my pleasure, Christine. Don't forget that you're gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Keith. See, this is why I'm keeping him around. Okay, Mitch is outside, Keith, and he says, hey, competition. All right, we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. Okay.